big piece of gyro meat. Oh, look at that. Eggs dripping already. Look at that. Cornucopia, right? There we go. So here we are in downtown Steubenville. See them all lined up here for their Nutcracker village with over 200 nutcrackers. It's the world's largest collection of large nutcrackers. One right here next to me. One for a eye care place. And the first stop, according to online, was to visit Dressmeyer's Nutcracker shop. It's supposed to have a map inside that you can pick up where you can find all the nutcrackers across the city. And some souvenirs too. See right here. Picture merchandise sold here. So let's check in here first. See the hours. 6. See if you can find that map too. It's all this stuff. Look at this. $68 for this little thing. Yeah, nutcrackers never usually cheap. Some medium-sized ones. Whew, it's deep. Look at all these. How much are these smaller ones? 12. Yeah, that's more reasonable. The big German nutcrackers. Wow. Pricey. Wow. Steep. So that was the knickknacks and the nutcracker and stuff. This is more clothes back here. More Santa stuff back here. Yeah, there's the Santa. Off short sleeves, 50% off. Used for clearance. Here we go. Maybe I can find something in here. Yeah, and see if I can find that map. I'll see you out there. Here we go, we're back, and here's the map. I was able to find the map inside there. It's an official map. You can see we're on 4th Street right now. Let's see where the star is. Most of them are down this way. So, see, we're right here. So we'll go down here and up here. Turn back around down here. Go back to where we were. Make a full circle. So, let's get started. I saw this first, a fun fact. The Nutcracker village right here. Each nutcracker takes us 40 hours to design, carve, and paint. This is the nutcrackers are currently made out of expanded polystyrene, covered with water-based resin, and a fiberglass includes rotocast parts. Every single nutcracker was covered by Brody Strutzman. Just show 370 hours. Are spent each year on repairs. Most of the nutcrackers are given Attribution. The Yorgo? Fair to say. The nutcracker requires the 60-pound base, which has been maintained place throughout the time. It's fun fact, it's cool. Alright, so there's a lot of them. There's over 200 of them. So walk by some and see if we see some good ones. This is like a traditional nutcracker. A lion. A little manger scene right there. This is during the holidays. Yeah, they do it every holiday season. Right on Thanksgiving time through the second weekend of January, which is time I am right now. There's a little shepherd. Pretty cool. Steel workers and coal miners. Oh, look at that. Painter inside there. Oh, look at this guy. Wooden carved gun in there. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I was looking at the map. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going here, but if you see the Nutcracker, it's probably in a good place. So, look at that, Santa Claus. And I see Mrs. Claus. What is this? Nelson's handcrafted gifts. I'm not sure what this is on the map. Oh, Rosie the River. Look at that. That's a cool one. Little driver here. Oh, that's painted now, right? Oh, there you go. Young Dean Martin. Yeah, he's from Steubenville as well. They have a Dean Martin festival around here. I'll have to check that out in another episode of Good Wild Eats. Anyway, hey, George Bailey. There's Elvis in the background there too. It's a Wonderful Life. What's this guy down here? A Benedict. Look at that guy. Hopefully we're going the right way. Downtown Bakery. Arceus the Baker. Now, wouldn't it be nice to see this at night? It's lit up and stuff, but it'd be hard to see it on the phone here at night, so I gotta do this during the day. I figured it wouldn't be as crowded too. But there's still some people out too, which is kind of cool. Where's that? Oh, this is St. Paul's. Okay, we're here. St. Paul's Sanctuary Garden. It's just St. Paul's. Yeah, this is where we are here. Cool.
Here's the Pope.
This is pretty cool. It's a little major scene over here with the Nutcrackers. It's a little muddy, but I got the three kings of this over here. Balthazar, King Casper, and King Malachi. Yeah, I'm the Nutcracker here. I think that one over here. That's pretty cool. Balthazar, I always think of Jingle All the Way. That's when Arnold Schwarzenegger kicks out of the room, that's on fire. The Balthazar, yeah. All right, that's cool.
Best thing I've seen so far yet.
Got Mother Teresa right here. Got a little monk guy. It's blocked. St. Paul. Hey, St. Paul, thanks for regarding. All right, so that looks like the last one right here. JVS Nutcracker. That's the last one right here, so go across. I think it's cool. The mountains back there. It's very picturesque. We're driving around in Steubenville to see that. And we had a cloudy day, which isn't the greatest, but seeing those mountains was pretty cool. And I think it's West Virginia right over there. That's cool to see. It says right there. And you see the range right there when they do it. November 25th to January 9th. Yeah. I have to get this guy, Jake from State Farm. I'm Jake. I actually do use State Farm insurance, so. An announcer, radio guy, this jockey or something. Yeah, public restroom right there. That's nice. Here it is. Story of the Nutcrackers. Like many river towns, the rest of them suffered a huge decline in population, the closing of the steel industry for many years.
Jerry Burla, owner of a downtown appliance store, worked with other like-minded individuals to find a path forward.
One morning, while putting the Christmas decorations, she had
Inspiration to
collections of nutcrackers on display in empty storefronts. The downtown during Christmas season to help build community. He shared his idea at a meeting in early 2015. Mark Nelson, another local business owner, was inspired to give it a try with a slightly different angle. Of the meeting, and had my daughter Madeline, our company's graphic designer, print off a 6-foot tall picture of a nutcracker for inspiration. Helping my brother Mike, who runs our orchard out, and build a prototype. Such a hit, the 200 more nutcrackers follow the next 7 years. Mark's daughter Teresa oversees the project and designs. Nutcrackers produced woodmaker and Nelson's shop does all the carving. Every year they go on display throughout the mountain area for Advent and Christmas season. I think that's Brody Stutzman right there. Pretty cool story. And it's worked. I'm here past Christmas time, and there's still people out checking these out. Basketball players. One thing though, I can tell, probably the local people probably hate this. I mean, they probably like the fact they get free parking during the time this event goes on. But I'm sure people around that live around here probably get sick of all tourists around here. People that have been walking by and seem too happy. Fight an Irish Nutcracker. Black and yellow. Don't like that one. I'm a Browns fan, so I don't want to see that. That little drummer boy. He doesn't look like a little boy. He looks like a man. So I don't know why. The little drummer man, or I don't know. These are all sports related ones. Are local teams, I think. Is he? Free Park? Yeah, you can see. Look at this building. So some old buildings around here. It's an old town, Steubenville. For this Nutcracker thing, we'll help them repair some of the stuff. It's a little worn down some of the areas down here. The village started in 2015, so it's been like over 10 years. And I'm sure as the years go on, more and more people are going to come down here and revitalize the downtown. So it looks pretty nice with all the Nutcrackers. You get some lights. It's probably really look nice during the nighttime, but a buccaneer, a pirate. Yeah, Tooth Fairy. Hermie the Elf. Yeah, look at this. It's collaborative place in the National Register of Historic Places. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's the Children's Corner. Yeah, I was reading in Fridays through Sundays, the Children's Corner, they'd have like games and face painting. Santa makes appearances too, so let's head down here. Stravinsky. Yeah, that's the composer
of the Nutcracker.
Thinking about it, this over here. And you also see Nutcracker Gifts. Probably the same guy that came with the idea for the large Nutcrackers, Mark Nelson. Alright, let's head down here. Yeah. Cinderella. Princess Beauty. That's some Disney characters here. Librarian. Student. We got some knights. Old Antique Warehouse. Candy cane. That's cool. Antique shop. Shirley Temple. across here. Yeah, look at that. See the mountains back there. It's just cool. It's cool scenery around here. Yeah. Geppetto and Pinocchio. Look at that. He's even got Pinocchio with him. I'm Italian, so I only have a spot for Geppetto and Pinocchio. I'm Italian. The guys that drive the boats in Italy. Something coming up here. Like a little village area or something. Ha! Oh, look at this. You got the Rat Pack. Sammy Davis Jr., Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Joey Bishop, Peter Lawford. Pretty cool. And Dean Martin even got a little martini with him. Known to drink a little bit, so. Rat Pack. Here we go. Sherlock Holmes. He's got his little pipe there. Fireman Flick. I'm Flick. I have to get this. You guys tongue stuck to the flagpole. I went to Christopher House last year. This picture's on the right here on the map too. Actually, not on it though. You can see the Rat Pack and the Flick one is one of my favorites. I think so far. Let's cross the street here. We'll go over here. There's two entrances. This is the main entrance for this. I think it said Fort Steuben State Park. This is probably where most of the action happens. There it is. Merry Christmas from Steubenville, Ohio. Check this tree out. Look at this thing. It's gigantic. It's probably where most of the action happens on the weekends and at night right here. You can see there's little stands here. This is probably where they have food vendors and stuff. You see right here. Kathy's Fresh Popped Kettle Corn. Merry Christmas. Probably the biggest tree I've ever seen right here. Massive. Pretty cool. Everything's closed up. Got a honey farm right here. Look at all these stands. It's pretty close quarters here. This would be really cool to see lit up right here. It had the lights above you. It's cool. Great place to take the family. Another big tree right there. Look at that. Yeah. Ben Franklin. Paul Revere. Oh, you got a little reindeer and a sleigh. I take pictures right there. Oh, Private Jerry. Like a frog? I'm not sure exactly what this is. Penguin, maybe? Yeah, look at this thing. I wonder if this thing moves. Moving carousel. Wow, pretty cool. Up here, there's a thing on Dean Martin. Ohio historical marker. There he is. Look at that smile. He was born Dino Crocetti in 1917. He was a boxer. That's cool. Began his singing career in 41.
In 46.
He teamed up with Jerry Lewis in a comedic partnership that spanned 10 years on stage, radio, and television.
He was part of Frank Sinatra's Rat Pack. See, there's the Rat Pack. That we saw over there.
The television with the Dean Martin show, yeah. Seen him performing into the early
1990s.
Died in 1985. It's 82. Same thing in the back. Hey, look at this. The High Walk of Fame. It's cool. Yeah, see? Steubenville's got a lot. You got this nice village. You got Dean Martin. They do a festival. Summertime. I'm definitely going to check out sometime. I heard they do a meatball eating contest, which might be interesting. And this other thing, yeah. Fort Steuben.
It's called
Fort Steuben Park. Yeah, I heard about this online. 1780s in the construction, Fort Steuben was completed.
And soldiers.
American regiment were sent to the frontier by the United States government to remove illegal squatters, but government surveyors from American Indian raids. Fort Steuben was named after Baron Frederick Wilhelm August Steuben, who had served in the Revolutionary War, from which the town derived its name. It's cool.
Captain Hamtramck?
They abandoned the fort in 1787 by order of Colonel
Harmar by 1790.
Remains of the fort had disappeared. Fort Steuben has been reconstructed on its original location. So it was a fort, I guess,
to remove
illegal squatters and
protect
from American Indian raid. That's why they had it. So it wasn't like a war fort or anything. You can see it right there.
Unfortunately.
It's closed right now. So I'll have to come back here another time when it's open. They close during the winter time. It's open, I think, May through October. Look at these polar bears chilling. And more lights right here. So at night, it would probably really be cool to see. But, alright. I think that's everything out of here. There's a couple things. Courthouse over there. Let's go check that out now. Yeah, there's parking right here, too. Should park here. There's little Christmas trees on here. Look at that. There's some homes over there. Top of the hill like that. That's crazy. I'm kind of fearful of heights. I don't know if I would want to live up there, but there's some nice views. This sign got pushed over. The bridge isn't closed anymore. So you can see more Nutcrackers over there. There's some historical thing over here too. Check this out. Huh. Edwin McMaster Stanton, born in the city in 1840, Secretary of War during the Civil War. Wow. That's cool. Abraham Lincoln's visit to Steubenville. Oh, he stopped in on Valentine's Day, 1601, on the way to Lincoln's presidential inauguration in Washington, D.C. Tried much him once in Steubenville, he departed for the depot to address a large crowd of hands from the platform and market and high streets. So Lincoln electrified the attentive audience by eloquently speaking on the commitment to the Constitution of people from both sides of the Ohio River, on differing opinions of what the Constitution means, and on the virtues of majority rule. 7 days later, the war began. Wow. No one knew at this time the Steubenville native Edwin Stanton would become Lincoln's Secretary of War, and Stanton would give the immortal tribute on Lincoln's death in 1865, saying, "Now he belongs to the ages." Pretty cool. It's like military. Marines, maybe, I think. Navy. We got a judge. Yeah, we're at the courthouse now, which you can see right there. Maybe this is the Marines, it's the soldier. Captain. A lot of cool stuff. Let me just go up here. Yeah, we're coming back to Nelson's shop. House Safe Fan, there we go. Charlie Brown right here. Back on 4th Street. The barber. That little biker. Peacock, look at that one, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Clark Kent and Lois Lane. Some good ones. Four Express 8 rounds. Oh, there's a few more things here. Ah, Christmas spirits. This must be the garden, I think. Dr. Shroom. Brian Woodsman. Peter. And this is like an outdoor, it's a bar crawl. It's probably an outdoor drinking area, probably. Yeah, beer garden. Lewin Garden. Here's a schedule. Hay rides. Ballet, North 29th. Spray. Christmas Carol Theater performance. Cool. There we go. The Mouse King. Nutcracker Prince. Clara. Associated from the Nutcracker, the play. I've never actually seen it, so I should have seen it before going here, but definitely has some great music though. Alright, that's it. Look at these lights. The lights are starting to come on now, it's getting darker. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's really nice to see this at night. Merry Christmas. There's the Justin Myers Nutcracker shop right there. So we've come full circle now. And now, after all this walking around, I am starving. And right down the street from Russell Myers Nutcracker shop is a Greek restaurant that has been specializing in gyros and loaded potatoes for over 13 years. Here it is. Yorgo's gyros and potatoes. I'm ready to dig in here, but first I wanted to show you what I got at the Nutcracker shop. A little Nutcracker mug here. It's tall too, kind of like a Nutcracker. It's kind of interesting. It's only $5, more in my price range. So that's here's what I've been waiting for. They're looking for their baked potatoes and their gyros, so that was get the best of both worlds. The loaded gyro baked potato. And here it is. You can see there's a baked potato and there's butter. I believe it's tzatziki sauce. What's this? It's tzatziki sauce instead of sour cream. You get the gyro meat. And I got tomatoes. You can see right there. Usually it comes with lettuce and onions as well. I don't like lettuce and onions, so I didn't get those. And the interesting thing, they put some feta cheese on it, which you can see right here. Big block. There it is. It smells so good. I can smell it outside on the street when I was next to the restaurant too. I'm ready to dig in here. I'm trying to gyro meat plain. If you don't know, gyro meat is usually a combination of lamb and beef, and it comes off a spit. They cut it off a spit. It was nice here. I noticed I can see it in there. They take it off and they cook on the grill. It gets a little charred. You can see right here. Taste the plain. Delicious. You can tell it's not those fake little frozen things. So let's try everything together. Delicious. That's right. The potato plain. Got some butter on it. Delicious potato too. Yeah, good stuff. I've always been a big fan of baked potatoes. I don't know why. I think it's because I always love sour cream. Delicious. See the melted butter down there. I'm surprised they put the butter on, but it's a nice touch. You can see the skin of the baked potato, nice and crispy and delicious. I saw a picture inside the restaurant, and they said they use Idaho potatoes. What makes Idaho such a great place to grow potatoes is just the climate. It has rich volcanic soil, mountain-fed irrigation from the Indian Snake River, and
Warm days.
and cool nights are perfect for growing potatoes. Delicious. I did the spices. I see pepper and all kinds of spices on this meat here. Check this out. Ugh. This is delicious stuff. A shot here. Yeah, such good stuff. They said they use a unique blend of spices on their meat. You can tell it's delicious. One thing too, I know this place is a mainstay in the community. When I was in there, everybody knew the owner's name. The owner was in there making the food. His name was George. That's cool to see. Delicious potato, nice and soft. Delicious stuff. Doing some research about Idaho potatoes, and they actually have 25 different types of potatoes. There we go. Well, piece of meat here. Delicious. But they fall into 4 subtypes. There's fingerling, which are small gourmet potatoes. Look, I got a piece of tomato in it this time. Yeah, good tomato too. And there's red potatoes, which are, red skin potatoes, which you see at like St. Patrick's Day. And there's yellow potatoes, and then there's russet potato, which is what this is. Which is what Idaho potato is known for. It's perfect for French fries, mashing, and baked potatoes. The only thing is, I don't think I got a knife. It's kind of tricky. Big chunk here. Delicious. You can see the skin's not overdone. Sometimes you get baked potatoes and they get burnt. It's not like that at all. Look at all that meat. One thing I would say is the tzatziki sauce I don't think is homemade. I'm not noticing chunks of cucumbers in it, but the butter, I think it was real butter, kind of just like margarine or something. No, I haven't tried it with the feta yet. Piece of feta right here. Can't see it. Feta with the gyro meat. Not bad of it. Sometimes feta can be kind of strong. It's good. I skipped a little bit, but it's good. Everything blends together so nicely. So, look at this piece of gyro meat. It's delicious. I do a very good gyros, different loaded potato options, but you gotta try this. This is starting to cool down a little bit now, so I'm gonna finish this up and back to you with my final thoughts. All right, I'm back. My final thoughts of that. Gyro loaded baked potato is absolutely delicious. Freshly baked Idaho potato with melted butter, tzatziki sauce, tomatoes, feta cheese, and gyro meat. Absolutely delicious. And I highly recommend if you're in the area. The Nutcracker Village is something you gotta check out too. It's free, including the parking, and it's fun for the whole family. And with that, I'll see you next time on Good Ohio Eats.